player partners, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Take this minute to go ahead and click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Today's girls talk, let's jump right into it. Post number 1, player partners. Shall I ignore or reply? I met this girl on a dating app and we really liked each other. We have been chatting since 2 months and met twice. Recently, I was away for my vacation and she confessed she likes me, but she doesn't feel anything ahead and want to stay friends. I told her I liked her and I consider her more than a friend, but she doesn't want that. I stopped texting her and after 2 days, she messages me again that she misses me and we come to the same topic. And after an argument, she tells me she was in a relationship with a married guy for 6 months and she really loved him. In the end, he chose to be with his wife after the wife caught him cheating. He's still stuck on her mind. I stopped texting her after that. As soon as I came back from vacation, the same night she wanted to meet me. She came over and we got physical. Next day she texted me that it was a mistake to come over and whatever happened after that. She has one more issue. She will have some operations soon which she doesn't really want to talk to me about. It's eating her from inside. Our conversations are on and off. She texts and disappears. I reply whenever she texts, but she ignores me sometimes. I recently noticed on WhatsApp that she has deleted my phone number from her phone. I really like her and hope to have a future with her, but confused on what to do. It said when a girl is confused to walk away, but what should I do when she texts me in a few days? Ignore or reply? Play upon this 6 years, he might as well just ignore this girl. She's still caught up on her ex, married ex at that, and she's going through issues. She's not over. So walk away from that relationship. There's plenty more people you can meet on that same dating app. Next, dates and being on time. I went through a breakup a few months ago, and while I'm not sure if I'm ready to date, I did test out the water. I had 2 dates with the same guy recently. The first date, he was 15 minutes late, and the second date, he also made me wait 15 minutes. He states he's always a person who is late. While I'm not actively going to pursue this guy, I just want others' opinions. As most people I have spoke to have said, this isn't a big deal. However, it really bothered me that he was late both times. I'm a person who is always on time, if not early. If I'm running late, I let someone know ahead of time. I feel that this is probably a deal breaker for me. I do understand that there may be situations where being late without warning is inevitable because of people's schedules, but am I overreacting? I just want to hear other people's thoughts. You're not overreacting because first date, he was late 15 minutes. It's the first date. Like, how are you showing up late? And he should have like shot you a text, a phone call or something like, hey, I'm running a few minutes late, but I'm still on the way, just so you know that he didn't stand you up for the first date. And then he pulled it the second time. You're nice enough to go out with him for a second time, and with him running late, I would have just told him an earlier time just so he could have been on time. Like, if y'all next day would have been at 4 o'clock, 4:30, I would have been like, oh yeah, meet me for coffee at 3:30. He would have showed up 3:45 waiting on you, and you would have showed up at 4 o'clock. Let him see how it feels to be waiting for 15 minutes. But you said you're not pursuing that, so no worries. You already done X that out the situation. Next post, player partners. Best friend's husband made a pass at me. Hi guys, I was having a chat today with a friend and we got onto the topic of would you tell a friend if their partner was cheating or made a pass at you? My friend said she would tell. I said no. A little backstory. My best friend and I have been friends for over 20 years. She's the most beautiful girl I know. Always there when I need her and I trust her with my life. She has recently turned 30 and has been going out with this creep since she was 17. I never liked him even as a teenager and found him quite snidely as he made me uncomfortable for no reason. My gut feeling was proven when the creep tried to hit on me. Him and my best friend have been together for 2 years by this stage, telling me how much he likes me, trying to kiss me and grab me. I didn't tell my best friend until a week later when she told me she had heard he cheated on her, which was true. So I told her. They broke up for a short while and he was mad at me. They got back together a couple weeks later. They were on break the second time he tried it with me and I didn't tell her as it made no difference the first time. Fast forward nearly a decade later, my best friend and him got married and I was the maid of honor. 6 months ago, which is a year and a half after they're married, a group of us went clubbing. At the end of the night, the three of us decided to share a taxi. And as we were waiting, my best friend bumped into an old friend and walked away for a bit with her and was chatting. The creep then started to try to kiss on me, telling me he fancied me and tried to put his hand up my dress. I told him to F off. This is the first time me and him have been alone since the last incident years ago, and the first I saw him since they married. I never told my best friend because I don't want to hurt her and she doesn't deserve the hurt. She called me a few months ago and told me she's pregnant and asked me to be her baby's godmother. I'm ashamed to say I haven't responded to her messages in nearly 1 month as I feel bad. I'm meeting her next week for coffee and I'm not going to tell her. Not now. What would you have done? First off, you shouldn't have shared a cab with them at the end of the night. From the last time you know that he had an incident, the first time you told her, she decided to still take him back even though he decided to hit on you and cheat with another girl. So the second time it happened, you didn't tell her. So after those two incidences, you're already uncomfortable around him. So at the end of the night, when the clubbing was finished, you should have gotten your own taxi. You shouldn't even got in the same taxi with them. If you had to share a taxi with them for whatever reason, when she walked away to go talk with her friend, you should have walked with her and met a new friend. Hi, sweetie. My name is XYZ. I'm her best friend. Nice to meet you. You guys are all friends now. Why would you be standing with the husband that makes you uncomfortable? Now, where you're wrong at is you're ignoring your friend. She done reached out to you so you could be her baby's godmother and you just ignored her calls. Respond to her call. Y'all going to coffee. Accept her offer. Be her baby godmother. That's your best friend. If you don't want to tell her that he done try to put his hand up your skirt because she's pregnant right now, you're not trying to upset her, do that. But after the baby is born, you need to let her know what the deal is, because she needs to get rid of him because he keeps going at it. And I'm pretty sure he's not just coming after you. It's probably still other women that he's entertaining if he's cheated on her before. Hey partners, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.
Do you really want it? You know what I mean?